Welcome back, folks. This is your 5th Stallion Team's 10 feet conference. And we're live here at the AYSN and Domingo, San Juan City. And kanina, 14 and under division ang mga naglaro. But this time around, we're going to the big boys. The 17 and under division is now underway. This is the first game of their season. This is against Amsteel versus BBC. The defending champions in the previous conference with the Marcus Fernandez hitting the final shot to win it all. So let's see if he brings that kind of composure into this game as well. Meanwhile, BBC wearing their blue kits. Meanwhile, itong Amsteel sporting their white kits. There's Steele on the corner. The floater gets blocked by Oi. It's a really nice play. The stop and pop 3. No goal. Now here goes BBC. Masai. No go. And ball goes out of bounds. It's now in the hands of De La Paz. That's Rufino rather taking the 3, which missed. Here goes Cow. Step back, fire, and the block. Masai asking for the leather. Masai. 2-man game, give and go. What a hands go was given a love tap. Going inside, Stew. Here's Rufino. Still cold. Oh, ball stolen away from him by Aidan Cow. Inside. Another chance for them. This time it's Poa finishing strong. Oh, someone is hurt. Someone is down on the floor. That's the BBC. And as our medical team gives first aid to fallen player, we'll be right back. And just like that, with under 2 minutes in play, we saw Hans got weak his ankle and is now with our medical staff trying to give him first aid. Meanwhile, we go back to the ball game. Rufino gets the ball intercepted on that pass. Tumatakbo ang Amsteel. Cow gets fouled by Q. It's a really aggressive play. Aidan Cow at the free throw line now. Missing on that first trip. The second free throw. Swirls right in. Now here goes Q. Marcus Q drives right. Picks up his dribble. That's a good pass. Sean Rodriguez finishing the play and scoring 2 points for BBC. Poa Cannot get that one to go. On an offensive board is Ray. That short stab is good. That one is a high looper. Now handling the leather is Colin Mathai. Colin, high pickup. The floater is too short. Aidan Cao playing the point. Goes straight to the cup and gets bumped. Now he's going to go to the free throw line for 2 shots. But a pineapple timeout has been whistled on the floor. Don't look away. We'll be back for more. Aidan Cao at the free throw line, sinking the first of 2. The second is also a swish. That gives them the 5-point lead. 72 is our score with 6:40 remaining in the game clock of the first quarter. Is Mathai. Colin Mathai, good pass, just even better defense. Aidan Cao ngayon, susubukang dagdagan ng kanilang kalamangan. Stop, pop, and hit. That's 4 straight points for him. 9-2 is our score, 6:20 remaining. What will BBC do, the defending champions? The 3. That one's wide right. Saves it to the wrong man is Rodriguez. Spoa gives it to Aidan Cao. Will he make it 6 straight? That's a great pass to the baseline. And an even better finish by Mateo De La Paz. Tio nag-aanap ng papasahan. Gets it to the wrong man. Mateo De La Paz, 4 quick points for him. Turning defense and quick offense. At ayun na nga, lumulobo na ang kalamangan dito ng BBC. Now it's up to 11. It's Colin Mathai. Swings it to his right. Another runner. Finally, BBC hit the mark. Aidan Cao, another great pass. Another runner from the baseline. Making him pay each and every time. It's Colin Mathai. Handling the leather. Goes left. Picks up his dribble. Takes it back out. Oh, that's too careless of a play. Here's Aidan Cao. It's a 3-on-2 fast break. Nice look away pass. Oy. No. But do you get the offensive board? Another big boy move. Boah! Secures them 2 points. Wow. The offensive onslaught by Amsteel is really top notch. And that leads to the pineapple timeout. Oh, that leads to a 5-minute mandatory substitution for both these teams. Wala pong timeout na naitawag. So we're going right back into the action after these players have settled on the court. Now for BBC, that's Fernandez, Chen, Baltazar, Sun, and I believe that's Ke. That's David Ke. And that's a straightaway 3 for BBC. There's a That's nasty. That was a nasty dribble combo by Aiden Cao, almost breaking the ankles of Chen. Oh, good defense by Chen. Chen all the way. Gets blocked by 3 defenders. And Chen cannot find the rim at that point. Here's Poa, who steps out of bounds. That's a very unforced turnover. A costly mistake. But it's okay. They still lead by 10. BBC trailing by 10. Susubukang humabol or cut the lead down before the quarter ends. Here's Fernandez. Swings it to his right. Gets it right back. He sizes up. 1 dribble, 2 dribble pull up. That's too stagnant of an action. Here's Aiden Cao with a flurry of exhibition moves. Leaves it to Lee. The 3. Wide left. Now here goes Fernandez to his comrade who hit the deck. But will now go to the free throw line for 2 shots as Mateo Baltazar. Baltazar misses the second one. The 3. Not this time around for Am. The putback still doesn't fall. Fernandez has it. Fernandez all the way to the cup. That's good. Marcus Fernandez looking like a man amongst boys. This Aiden Cao spin cycle. The jumper is too strong. That one's a miss. Tumatakbo rito ang BBC as they stop for a set. A freelance set here. Looking for people to move. Chen to the corner. Chen, the 3. Banks it in. Was that intentional? I have no idea. But he banks it in and he gave his team 3 more points. Cao going inside to Poa. Ang. The putback still doesn't fall. Tumatakbo rito ang BBC. Seems like they have more gasoline than their opponent. They're running the break, playing defense, being active on both ends of the floor. Here's Fernandez. He just has 1 move. He has the Hesse pull, or the Hesse, as I might say. When he starts his dribble, he always goes to his right, does a Hesse. Meanwhile, Aiden Cao always sizing up his defender, making it tough. That one's a miss. Fernandez, another size up for him. Hesse. That possession stays empty. Lee goes to Poa. That one to no avail. That's another Hesse from Fernandez. That's his favorite move, but this time it being effective. That's a really great move for him. And now timeout has been called. The Banapple timeout has been whistled by BBC. And don't look away. We'll be back for more. After that Banapol timeout, we're now back to the ball game with 65 seconds remaining in the first. They go inside, trying to break the press, the 2-3 zone rather. Oh! That's a really great step back, Jay, coming off that timeout. Just like how they drew it up, Zyron Lee. Scoring his first basket. Here's Chen. Chen fakes, gives it to Sun. The 3, that's no go. Here's Aiden Kao with a full head of steam, pulls it back out. That's a 3. Oh, that's a 2 rather, which is a miss. BBC has it. Chen, his 3-pointer is banks it in. So Jovan Chen now with 6 points to his name, and that's a really tough bucket. Zyron Lee. That's the end of the first quarter. 21-17 is our score. With the lead as Amsteel. Don't look away. We'll be back for more.
Second quarter.
Now back to the ball game for the second quarter of action. Once again, this is your 5th season of the Stallion Teens 10 feet conference, and we're now in the 17 and under division. This is their season opener. At mamaya, adults naman ang maglalaro for this 6th Stallion Cup. Right now, Amsteel still has the lead thanks to the offensive onslaught led by that very vocal man on the bench. His name is Aiden Kao. I really love it when players coach their teammates rather, while on the bench, even on the floor, because they become an extension of the coach, and that's really what coaches from the next level are looking for. The ability to communicate with your team and so be effective. That's a really nice pass. Just to no avail on that finish. Now here's BBC. Fernandez asking for Rufino fumbles that leather. Gives it back to Fernandez. Mathay now has it. That's a traveling violation. Clear as day. Zyron Lee is now in his second consecutive game of the day. He played earlier for Fat Daddy in the 14 and under division. toggled the 28 minutes of gameplay, scored 23 points with 15 rebounds, and just committed that blocking foul right there.
Foul number 7, Sandra leads first.
Here's Fernandez. Gives it to Rufino with the 3. Yes, sir!
Pablo Rufino, 3.
Pablo Rufino makes him pay for leaving too much space. Here's Uy. Going inside. Spoa. That's a big boy move.
And Willa
Andwell Poa scores his second field goal. Now it's a 3. Yes, sir! Back-to-back threes for BBC. Earlier, it was Rufino. Right now, it's Marcus Steele. That's his first triple of the ball game. Uy, second time. And that one is a foul. Joachim Uy misses on that first one. Let's see if he redeems himself on the second. But currently, he's very cold from all the facets of the floor. Still very cold. Gets his 8th rebound though. He is 0 for 5 on the field. 0 for 2 from free throw. Now the 3 from Ray. No go. Matakbo rito ang BBC. That gets the ball stolen away, talking about Mathay. Uy, handles it. Pero naagaw naman din muli. BBC nagmamadali. Here's Pablo Rufino. Initiates contact, and when he got the whistle, just went up for the shot. Now he goes to the line for 2 shots.
Foul number 30, Ray is the first. And tonight, 2 free throws, Pablo Rufino.
Pablo Rufino, who just hit a 3 moments ago, will be missing his first. But he makes up for it in the second one. Inside. They always go to the entry pass first. Lee tried to go back to no avail, but Poa was right there to clean up his mess. Here comes Fernandez. Playing point for them. Now the 3. That's a really wild rebounding battle, but he saved it to the wrong man. Uy. Veers left. Finishes right. This Fernandez. Coach Chua asking for a high post play. Mathay takes it upon himself, and he now goes to the free throw line for 2 shots.
Number 7 is second and personal. 2 free throws for Colin Mathay.
Mathay sinks the first one. The second one is kind of short, but he gets his own board. And another trip to the line for Colin Mathay. You know, that's what you get when you play aggressively, when you put your heart on your sleeve, or play with a chip on your shoulder. Unfortunately, maybe that aggression needs to tone down a bit, especially when you're in this 4.5 meter line, because it's time for you to breathe. You know. Oh, that's a free throw violation. He didn't even hit anything but the net. There's Uy. Handling the leather. To the corner. Lee for 3. That one's short. Uy. finding the cameraman on that pass, even me. I have the ball right now and it feels amazing. Nice pass. Theo to the corner. Gets it right back. That's a straightaway three. That one hits back rim. Uy, to Lee. Ooh, that is a unit great assist play of the game. Lee finishing the play coming off a dime by Joakim Uy. And right now we are having a mandatory 5-minute substitution for both these teams. We see Amsteel still leading by a week, 31-24. Here's Fernandez. Baltazar for three. That was short. Tumatakbo ang Amsteel. Pero nawala ng bola si Ang. Chen, the Euro, cannot finish. But he felt some obstructions along the way. Now going to the line for two shots. Misses on the first one. Hovan Chen, who's now at the line, has 9 points to his name with a 50% shooting clip. 3 out of 6 yun. Pero 0 out of 2 siya sa free throw. Fernandez grabs the board. He's scanning the floor. Goes to his signature Hesse. Baltazar, rocker step. But that floater hit nothing but air. Uy walks the dog while Aiden Cao handles it. Looking for a wide open man. Gets it inside. Ang missed that one and the ball rolls out of bounds. Pero bola, mananatili pa rin dito sa Amsteel. Here's Uy. He forces the issue. And they fumble that possession. Good defense here. Great half-court press. Oh, that's just a counter steal. Pero tumama yan sa tuhod ni Chen. The bola mapupunta sa Amsteel. They lead by a week. 3:27 remaining. De La Paz, the short stab. It's kind of a wild shot. No follow-through whatsoever. Oh, no. The defensive intensity of Amsteel is really surprising. After the first 5 minutes of this quarter, I thought they were gassed, but apparently not. Another whistle on the floor. That's a foul against Amsteel. That goes against De La Paz. And Amsteel just called Banapul timeout. Don't look away. We'll be back.
2 free throws for the
We're now back to the ball game as we see Sun switching that free throw. Oh, Chen gets the offensive board, but cannot make them pay. There's Aidan Cao. Tried to go inside, but the ball was stripped away from him. Just under 3 minutes remain. Ang for three, punches it through. Subukan bumawi rito ng BBC. That's a wild shot. Here's Uy running with a full head of steam. He spins, he fires, he gets hacked. Joachim Uy still scoreless in this ball game, but he sinks his first free throw for his first scratch at the score sheet. Oh, it's uncorrected. He now has 4 points. Here's Baltazar driving inside, loses the handle. And a blocking foul is whistled against Amsteel.
Number 41, critical, is second.
They're now in penalty. That sends Ke to the free throw line. That's David Ke. His first free throw is too long. The second one is a switch. That's his first point off the ball game. It's Cao to the other side. Cao, swing. Uy tried to leave it to his big man, but the pass was anticipated and intercepted. That's a turnover for them. Good defense here by BBC. They're still down by 9. Even better defense. BBC retains the possession right there. Okay, goes inside. The ball was tapped away. At nauna na si Ang. But Aidan Cao takes it upon himself, forces the issue, and he gets hacked on that one. Now go to the line for 2 shots. First freebie is good for Aidan Cao. The second free throw, same result. They now lead by a double-digit margin. Fernandez dribbles to his foot. Here's Aidan Cao. To the left wing, it's a 3. No. Uy is inside. Finishes that one off the great uni-led assist play by Ang. Ooh, that's good defense by Aidan Cao. Is Aidan Cao defending on a 2-3 zone. Chen picks up his dribble. They need to give the ball on the middle of the floor to not get that result, but this time they got blocked. Aiden Cao now has the leather. They are scorching hot on the offensive end of the floor, especially with those kinds of passes. But this time it's a no-go. Chen, ahead of the pack, finishes that one for your Celsius energy play of the quarter. Joven Chen, now in double figures. Here's Baltazar. Ooh. Chen tried to beat the buzzer, but to no avail. That marks the end of our first 30 minutes of action. 40-29 is our score. Don't look away. We'll be back for more. We're now back for the second half of action. And of course, this is the first game, the season opener for the 17 and under division here at the fifth season of the Stallion 10 feet conference. Once again, my name is Reynold Greg Cilia on the call for today's games. Still with the lead. Is Amsteel holding on to that 11-point lead? Here's Chen inbounding the leather. Fernandez, the bump. Cannot afford the bucket, but he'll now go to the line for 2 shots.
Foul on number 33, referee is second. 2 shots, Marcus Fernandez.
Marcus Fernandez misses on that first one. Botches the second one. But he gets a retry. Finally gets the lucky bounce. Marcus Fernandez just tallied his 5th point of the game. Oh, that's an inbounding violation for them. Marcus Hughes just did not see any teammates at all. Now they reset. They're still down by 10. Just Q goes behind his back to Fernandez. Fernandez, they need the ball. They need the ball in the middle of the floor to break the 2-3 press. And they're not doing that. I wonder why. Lee drops it off. Gets the ball stolen away from him. From that pass, galing kay De La Paz. And that pass was intercepted. Bola mananatili rito sa BBC. Now here's Mathay. Mathay to the right. That's the left wing rather. Theo loses the handle. Fernandez with 1 to shoot. Mapuputukan sila ng 24. A stagnant offense here nung napakitaan na sila ng 2-3 zone defense. And just a tip to all the hoopers right there. The way to beat the 2-3 zone is to put the ball on the floor. On the middle of the floor rather. Meanwhile, De La Paz with the 3 saying, anong 2-3 zone? I can hit the 3 from anywhere on the floor. But anyway, the only way you can beat the 2-3 zone is if you put the ball in the middle of the floor. That is, in this case, in this context, that's at the nail, the charity strike. Because it opens up tons of passing lanes and passing angles that your playmaker can have. Meanwhile, sorry misses after sorry misses para rito sa Amsteel. Could not find their mark. Samantalang, wow! Marcus Tew slicing the defense like hot knife through butter. Is Aiden Cao. Gets the ball stripped. Padawan sa foul, kasama pala, pati braso. Here's Aiden Cao. Bang. Baseline is open. Apparently not. That's just great defense by Rodriguez. blocking him from behind.
Shot clock 4 seconds to shoot.
Shot clock reads 4. Aidan Cow forces the issue. Tough shot, no go. Stew to Baltazar. Rocker step to the right. The finish is no go. That's way off. Aidan Cow, bullet pass. A little bit too high for Poa. Aidan Cow, another steal for him. He's playing really great defense. And an up and under. Completed there by Kobiang. And another careless pass. And the morale, the body language, and the character is showing here. If you're frustrated in a basketball game, you know, it really shows on how you show your team your frustration, and that's frustrating. That's a 3. Once again, from Kobiang. Baltazar gets the ball stripped away from him, but they will retain the possession. The 3 from Q, susubukan bumawi, not this time around. And there's a loose ball foul.
Number 10.
That's a very poor pass. Cow all the way. Scoops it right in with his left for the Celsius Energy playoff of the quarter. At dahil dyan, napatimeout na si Coach Chua ng BBC, and don't look away. We'll be right back after this Banapul timeout. We're now back for the latter half of the third quarter after that Banapul timeout called by BBC. What is their play coming off the timeout? Chen for 3. Punches it through! And finally, they stop the bleeding. Cutting the lead down back to 15. And that might be considered as a bailout shot, but regardless, if you're BBC, you have to take it. Another 3, back-to-back 3! Colin Matay screaming, he's alive! This is Aidan Cow trying to do something. Here's Ang for 3. No go, but the rebound tracks De La Paz. Good defense by Chen. But the ball rolls out of bounds. 7 seconds to work with para rito sa mga nakaputi. 5 seconds remaining in the shot clock. He has to go quick. Cow for 3. That one's short. Great late contest by Chen. Fernandez. His comrade on the left. Great defense once again. And that's a backcourt violation. This just proves that Kobe Ang is not just a shooter, he's also a very pesky defender. Kobe Ang scores! He's now in double figures with 10 points. Make that 12. The defending champions are fumbling possession after possession here. Talking about BBC. Mathai for 3, trying to bail him out one more time, not this time. Substitutions are being made on the floor, specifically on Amsteel side. Chen for 3. No go. They get another chance. Fernandez inside. That's a poor shot selection. Another forced shot. That's just a wasted possession right there. They had 2 easy layups that they passed on. There's Ingelka. Aidan Kao rather, who banks it in. Apologies for mistakenly calling him Ingelka. But it reminds me of, Ingelka, who has been really great in the leagues that I've covered him on. Israel kicks it. Zairin Lee, no good on this jumper. Good pass. Bad finish. Oh, that is a straightaway 3, which he gets fouled on. Trevre is now at the line for 3 shots after ignoring his coach's instructions. Sabi ng coach nila was wait for numbers, look at the numbers. Meaning, it's a 2-on-5 break. They lack numbers, they lack personnel. Therefore, hindi niya napinilit. He just took the 3 and shockingly got fouled from behind. But he goes 1 for 3 on that trip. Another forced shot by BBC. What is happening to them? Their composure is faltering. Meanwhile, Baltazar secures the board. Can this be the spark plug for them? But they're playing a little bit too fast. They need a little bit of patience. And 3 from Chen can be the spark plug that they need. But they need more of those. Here's Kao. Aidan Kao, stop and pop. No. De La Paz gets hit on the back of the head. He's going to go for 2 shots at the line. Colin Mathai picks up the second. De La Paz swishes the first one of 2. And the second one is also a make. He goes 2 for 2 on that trip. Still they still lead by 18 rather. That's great defense on the side of Amsteel. Colin Mathai triggering inbound to Fernandez. Now it's with Baltazar for 3. Cannot make them pay. Here goes Uy. He has 18 on the shot clock. Lots of time. Swings it to the corner pero naagawan yon. And that tap was a little bit too overzealous against Fernandez. Matatawagan ng pito rito si Uy. Fernandez to the wing. He's asking it right back. Gets ignored. Chen for three. Another one. Not this time around. Baltazar the putback. No go as well. Ang Amsteel ngayon being headed by Joachim Uy at the point. Now it's Zaire Lee. To the corner. Zaire Lee has it. Must he cook? Zaire Lee for three. That one is short. And that probably is just fatigue, the exhaustion that he brought from the previous game to this one. And that's a pretty great look, regardless. Fernandez. To Mathai. That's a miss. Baltazar. They have to play like a team here, like a unit. And at this point, all I'm seeing is individual offenses. They need to come up with actions, staggered screens if they may. They have 8 seconds to work with. They must be quick. There's bad spacing on the top of the key. But consider it a screen. Oh, there you go. It's a bad spacing now. Baltazar forcing the issue at mapuputokan na nga ng 24. That is what happens if you try to play hero ball possession after possession. You just get tired, score 0 points, or masaya ka na sa 5 puntos. But like, team basketball will always be personal, individual style of basketball. That just goes to show in this game as well. As we mark the end of the third quarter, parating na tayo sa final 10 minutes ng larong to. 59-41 is our score. So look, we'll be back for more action when we return after the Scout Clay Corbin break. And we're now back for the fourth and final quarter here at the 5th Stallion Teens 10-seat conference. Once again, my name is Reynold Greg Cilia on the call. And you can find me on Facebook and on Instagram. That's at Reynold Greg. That's REINLDGREG. If you need someone who can host and do sports commentary for both volleyball and basketball, hit me up. Meanwhile, it's a 59-41 affair here at AYSN Gym in N. Domingos in One City. This is the third game of the day. Kanina nasa 14 and under division tayo at ito lamang ang katangi-tanging laro. 17 and under division ang mga susunod na laro. Sa division na ito ay paparating bukas, Linggo, October 26. It will be covered by Justin Almeida. Meanwhile, after this game, it will be the adults who will be playing. That is gonna be 2 games for them at 3:30. It's Fabriano versus Sean. And at 5 p.m., Anthem naman ang kakaharap sa Zeus. And we all know that the intensity of these games is really top-notch. And we'll see. Cao. It's Aidan Cao. Found an inch of space. Tried that hook. To no avail. He's behind. This Chen trying to come up with something. Chen for 3. That one's too strong. A little bit of a forced shot. A 4-on-2 fast break. They have numbers. Gao. Slow step. Wow, that was nice! Batang-bata ka pa, pero magulang ka na. That slow step is really nice. I don't know if you watch NBA, ladies and gentlemen, but one person to watch if you want to learn that specific move is Stephon Castle of the San Antonio Spurs. Does that every time. You know, just gets the defenders off tempo with the slow second step. And that's the perfect example right there. Thank you, Aiden Cao. Amsteel leads by 20. BBC, will they come up with something quick? No. 3-on-2 fast break. Takes it upon himself. Wow. What a move from Trevre. Forward, the block from behind. Oh, that's a face-up block, rather. That's good for your Thor defensive play of the quarter. In a world of trouble, itong BBC. Mathai finding an inch of space and finishing through traffic. Here's Aiden Cao trying to answer right back. He has the hot hand. Aiden Cao, step back jumper. Yes! 4 straight points for Aiden Cao. And honestly, I'm gonna give it my 10 feet best offensive play of the quarter. Aiden Cao, this time an assist. Just watches that one. The cleanup job was made possible by Joakim Uy. 69-43 is our score. Malaki na ang kalamangan. Paparating na tayo sa isang buwan. Oh. Almost a travel right there. Took 3 steps. There's 2. To the corner. For 3. Short. Here's K. Forces the issue and he gets the fadeaway jumper a la Joker. Joakim Uy handles the letter first. Taking it slow, but surely. 71-45. If I am BBC, I will be playing a lot quicker. You cannot trade baskets. Rufino, the right corner is a miss. Rodriguez blocked on the inside. The ball finds Aiden Cao. The hot hand. Bump. The shot. That's a really nice play. Aiden Cao now has 17 points, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And this dynamic backcourt duo of Aiden Cao and Kobe Ang just goes to show two-way potential for both these kids. They may be young. That means they just have lots of years ahead of them. They have a bright future.
2 free throws for Aiden Cao.
His first free throw is good. Talking about Aiden Cao. The second freebie is still good. That brings the lead up to 32 rather. Colin Mathai inside. Cannot score. Ball remains with them with 14 on the shot clock. Fernandez handles it at the right corner. Mathai for 3. That was wide right. Powa secures the leather to Uy. Kobe ang nauna na. They're just making them pay for lazy defense. The jumper is smooth, but it came just a little bit too late, perhaps. Aiden Cao ahead of the pack, goes to the finish, plus the bonus. Napakagaling. Now he'll be heading to the line for the bonus shot with an end one opportunity, which he botches. But regardless, he has 21 points on 37% shooting clip. 8 out of 9 free throws, so that was his first miss. Meanwhile, itong si Joakim Uy naman ay nakapagtala na ng double-double with 10 points, 15 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals, and 3 blocks. Wow. There's BBC. There's Mathai. Finding an inch of space, room to work with. Pero sabi ni Uy, walang ganun dito. Aiden Cao, coast to coast. Such a really great player at his age. Fernandez forces the issue inside, gets the jelly. Aiden Cao easily acknowledging his mistake. That pass was a little bit too high for his teammate. But that definitely was a great lob pass to LeBron James. Kaso, he's not playing. There's Fernandez. Being trapped. Oh! Kobe Ang on the other end of the floor. Just could not finish that one, but Zaire Lee cleaning up the mess off of a Kobe Ang uni-led great assist. It's Fernandez going inside. Ooh, that's a great pass from Fernandez. Then a pass for 3. That one was way off. Marcus Fernandez kind of quiet right now in this game. Just 7 points with 9 rebounds. Zare. Zaire Lee for 3. That's too strong. De La Paz secures the leather. Goes to the hook shot, leaning away. No. There's still to Fernandez. All alone. Count that one in. We're now approaching the last 2 minutes. Ang for 3. No.
That's 2 minutes.
And now we're down to the last 2 minutes, brought to you by AutoGuard. Fernandez gets bumped on that fake. And as he took the shot, he's now being rewarded 2 freebies.
Number 33, time away is 4 personal.
Here's Amsteel. Zaire Lee handing the leather for them. Uy, finding an inch to work with. Nahanap niya ang butas. And it's gonna be a blowout victory for Amsteel. We're just essentially waiting for the final buzzer to sound. Justil goes behind his back. Swings it. Rodriguez cannot make that one. Another. Still cannot fall. Zaire Lee nagmamadali. Pero naagaw yon ni Fernandez. Here's Fernandez. All the way. Gets fouled in the process. Pero 62 seconds na lamang ang nalalabi sa ating laro. This aggression just came in a little bit too late. And at this rate, I don't think they're gonna win it still. They're down by 33. Mahigit isang buwan ang kalamangan ng Amsteel sa defending champions. And by the way, Marcus Fernandez, during their championship run last season rather, he was the one who hit the last shot to win it all. But in this game, he just has a very quiet 10 points, 9 rebounds, and 4 assists. But he only took 9 shots. So I think it's more of a role that he's trying to adapt to. Oh, Zaire Lee is in pain. We hope it's just cramps and nothing more serious. Because we're basically in garbage time. So wincing in pain. So trying to figure out how in the world that happened. Because like he drove between two defenders, which he is so used to doing. But this time something, I believe, clicked. I believe it's just cramps. And he's back on his feet. As a true soldier, a true showman, a true warrior. You know, he has played 2 consecutive games. Kanina nasa 14 and under siya. And he tallied the double-double, a 20-point double-double. This time, I think his body just showing that he's already fatigued and it's better to take some rest. Still have 37 seconds to work with here in the 4th and final quarter. But our score is far from close. 87 to 56. Amsteel with the 31-point lead. Parang Octubre lamang. And just dribbling away the clock. But Mathay hits the 3. Cutting the lead down to just 28. And there you have it. 87 to 59 is our final score. At ang unang makakapanalo sa division na ito, ang Amsteel 1-0 record. There you go. 87 to 59 is our final score. Malaki-laki. Marami-rami ang kailangang pag-usapan dito ng BBC. Don't look away. Babalik tayo para sa best player of the ball game interview, and after that will be the adults division now playing. Don't look away. We'll be right back. What is up, folks? Welcome back to the 5th season of the Stallion Teens 10 Feet Conference. And I am with the best player of the ball game from Amsteel. His name is Aiden Cao, who scored 25 big points, grabbed 5 rebounds, got 4 steals, and got 4 assists. And you know, Aiden, I watched you last year. You were far from this level. What preparations have you done to reach to this point of confidence, to this kind of composure that you just have shown?
I started playing outside leagues. I started doing weights, getting my body stronger, and getting my jump stronger also.
And this is the first win of your team for this particular season. What's the plan moving forward? This is your first team. Can you be complacent at this rate, given that you just blew out the former champions?
Yeah, I mean, our defense was phenomenal. We were really working as a team. Everyone was working together. Yeah, we played a hell of a game.
There you go. They really played a hell of a game, and this is a hell of an interview for everybody. Anybody you guys want to shout out?
Obviously, shout out to my coaches and teammates. Couldn't have done it without them. Thank you to all our fans, my parents, God, obviously God, and to Stallion.
How about you guys? You guys have anyone to shout out?
Aiden! Shout out Aiden!
Shout out to Aiden
Cao! Scoring force! Mr. Shai!
And there you have it, the best player of the ball game, Aiden Cao, scoring 25 big points, grabbing 5 rebounds, 4 steals, and 4 assists to prove that he is definitely the best player of the ball game as they beat the former champs in BBC. And I'm still getting the first win of the season. Don't look away, babalik tayo for more games when we come back.